Hi girlies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm finally getting around to sewing these damn patches onto this damn blanket. No, I'm kidding. I love this blanket so much. Context on this blanket. I don't have a lot of things from my childhood. Me and my mother have a very tumultuous relationship. So when I left with basically the things on my back and the suitcase that was packed. That was it. And one of the things that I kept with me was this blanket in particular. It was my sister's, and I think before that was my mom's, but they just didn't really like it as much. And I love the way this thing feels. If you have a comforter at home that's super soft, but it's not heavy, but it's weighted enough, that's what this feels like. You know, it feels like a baby blanket. Now we're just chilling and we're sewing this big, huge patch. I don't think you guys understand. This thing was about 8 inches long, like 8 inches high by about 32 inches wide. It was a huge patch. Both sides straight. Took me about 30-ish minutes, maybe a little less than that. It was long. So all you guys are going to see is just me sewing straight across. I was not about to go back and do the sides. I did it off camera. I think I'm sitting here and fixing the sides so that way they're both flat. This patch was so long that it was really hard to keep all of the pins in. I kept sticking myself, and as you saw right there, I was moving around with my sewing machine. Again, it was a really big patch. Like it was kind of hard to sew. This machine that I have is older. I think it's from the 2000s. I found this off the street, to be completely honest. A lot of people will put stuff out on the street, you know, they don't want, but it's perfectly usable. It has a lot of years left into them. And I was fortunate enough to find this machine. I have two. I have an antique foot pedal sewing machine that I love. I don't use as much because it truly takes so much calf muscles and it's a little hard to navigate. It is a little bit easier to use a modern machine because you have the foot pedal and you don't have to keep worrying about the tension of your calf, like just moving back and forth, up and down, up and down. It's a lot. All right, finally done. Now I'm showing you this broken needle tip that I'm putting into a container. I put my bent needles and my bent pins in there just to be safe. Now I'm changing out my needle. Damn, my arms look really muscular. Ooh, it's all the crochet I do. I'm taking a long time putting this damn thread in there. All right, now we're back to business. Back to sewing this damn patch. No, I'm not done. We're still sewing the same patch. A while back, I put up a community post asking if you guys had any questions you wanted me to answer, and you guys did, so I'm going to read that off right now. You guys had some questions for me to answer, so I'm going to answer them. 1, I was asked if I was from the U.S. I am. I'm from Alaska. 2, do I have kids? I've got 1. 3, do I have a husband? I have a husband. Been together for 6 years, married for 2. What type of music do I like? A lot of music, but I'm into rock, punk, EDM, that kind of thing. Best concert experience, I've only been to 2, Suicide Boys and Paradiso when I saw Skrillex. Number 6, you asked if I was a dog or a cat person. I am both. I love all animals. Number 7, you asked what was my favorite color, and my favorite colors are blue, green, and purple. But to be honest, I love all colors of the rainbow. That was a speed run. Thank you so much for the comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, too. This is my first time doing an actual voiceover for a long form video. So let me know how I did. I can definitely improve. You guys let me know in the comments if this is the kind of content that you guys like, because I don't mind sharing my projects with you guys. Sometimes I get a little self-conscious, but I love making things, and if you guys like seeing me make things, then we're in business. Three, two, one, finished. Finally, guys, all 6 patches are on the blanket. If you stick around to the end of the video, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below. You guys are amazing, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!